Hello everyone. Today on this lecture we discuss about theoretical framework. So theoretical framework is the two word. One is the theoretical, another is the framework. So framework is the structure that will be give you shape to your research. So what is theoretical? The theoretical word is come from the root word that is called the theory. So what is theory? Theory is again originated from the Greek word that is called the theory. So theorems means look upon, to observe and to consider. Okay, so if you go to the definition of the theory, suppose it is defined as it is a well sustained explanation of some aspect of the natural world. So natural in the everyday in our natural setting, whatever the phenomena is happening, you take this idea, you take the idea, and from the idea you go for investigation, or you observe and you find some you get some findings, and if you test these findings, then the result will be appear, and that result will be generalized in the form of what? Theory. From the idea you reach to the theory. That is the journey. After number of examination, observations, investigation, then after this idea is called as the theory. Okay, so it is a well sustained. Well sustained means that is a true informed explanation of the some aspect of the natural world, or you say it is a coherent of set of ideas. Coherent means well organized or clearly understand of the general idea. So that is called the theory. Okay, let's take an example of in our nursing field, Florence Nightingale theory. So Florence Nightingale theory in the year of 1860, its also the name is that is the environmental theory. She believed that in the year of 1860, that time when the patients are in a hospital, treated in a hospital, she thinks that, believe that if you provide 5 essential elements, that is the pure water, pure air, cleanliness, and drainage systems, and the ventilation or a light facility, you will provide the 5 essential elements. Okay. In other hand, is see the increases the patient physical improvement is takes place. Okay, and the patient well-being will be increased, not only physically, that also be psychologically they become the well-being will be get they achieve, and the short recovery, they will have the patient have not to stay for a long period in the hospital, only change these 5 elements. Okay, so that ideas after that ideas after number of observation, it become a what? Become a theory. Okay, so now we call take an example. Now we are called this concept a theory, that is called Nightingale theory or environmental theory. Take an example. Suppose a beginner, me or anyone. Okay, take a research problem like how will improve the quality care, or how will be improve the patient health service in the hospital settings. So you take the research problem, and you next what is this, after taking research problem, our next step is the review of literature, and you review literature, you will get some read number of articles research published, or the scholarly published articles, theories, everything, and you think which theory or which article will be supportive. So for age, I am taking as a healthcare facility to improve the healthcare facility in the hospital setting. So for me, this what the Nightingale theory will support me, because that theory also be based upon the quality care or hospital setting. So by taking the concept, if I put that concept in my research, then it will be easy for me, or it will be give me a foundation to build my research. Okay, so this is called the theoretical framework. Okay, I borrow the concept, I borrow the ideas from the Nightingale theory in my research. So that is called the theoretical framework. Okay, so there is, before going to know about theoretical definition, there is a relationship between what? The theory and the research. So theory provide a foundation on which we go for research, and in the research, theory provide you a foundation for research, and when research you validate and modify the theory. Suppose you take an existing theory, whatever existing theory, you go for the research. So theory will be provide you roadmap, theory will be provide the foundations, theory will be give you help with a guide for your research. And after research is done, or you get the conclusion, or get the you will complete your, you find the findings, that findings is support to the existing research, or maybe new findings will be get that will be modified the research, or also you will find some gap is there on that existing theory, so it becomes challenging to the existing research. Okay, so you want, in one word say, you say the research validate the theory. Okay, first the theory provide you the ground, okay, and theory is provide you the roadmap, and now research will validate the theory. Okay, so now you go to the come to the definition of the theoretical framework. So theoretical framework, it is a structure, it is a structure, outline and explain the theory that underpin in your research. Underpinning means that is when you build a house, so first we have to take the pillars, that is lay down on the ground, upon which the house is built. So similarly, when you are going to do a research, you take the help of other research that has been published, or that is scholarly published research is there. From that research, you take the concept and you want to put that research or underpin the research on which you want to build your house, or you want to build your research. So that is called the theoretical framework. So it provides a broad perspective. Perspective means that is see, you can see the physically. You can blueprint. We can draw a raw picture, or you say the blueprint. You get a blueprint and establish the foundation on which the study is built. It become provide a base, or it's give you the pillar on which the your research will be. But you can build your research, or you can complete your research. So it provided a foundation on which study is built. Or otherwise say, in if you change the notion, you can say you borrow the research. Yes or no? You borrow the theory. You borrow that theory, and that theory you want to put in your research. Okay, so that is the relationship between the theory and the research. You take the help of the theory, those existing theory that will support, which theory that will be support to your research problem. You want to put that theory, we want to put the concept in your theory, or you want to take the theory is to build upon which you want to build your research. That is called the theoretical framework. Okay, so how you develop a theoretical framework? First, when you take a problem, research problem, you identify the research problem and research problem. After that, you will what second step, that is the review of literature. In review of literature, we read or go thoroughly what have been published, the relevant article or theory of on the basis of your topic of interest, and you identify some the key theory, and you identify and you get some theories that will be support to your research, that will be guide to your research, and you identify the theory and summarize that findings, and you will be take the help of that theory or summarize the findings. Okay, by this way your work will be easy. Yes or no? You will be get a proper guidance. You become in a track, on a track. Okay, so that will be helpful in the data analysis methodology. Okay, so this is called the theoretical framework. I hope you understand the theoretical framework. Thank you for watching, and please keep on subscribing.